Boot up the PC, my heart's in a quake. Sweaty palms gripping the mouse like a snake. Buttons mashed without a clue. In this pixel world, I'm gaming like a noob.
Hello, and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the noob, and I call myself S08E5. And if you're subscribed to the channel, I say thank you very much. And if you're not, I say please do, it would help me out a lot. Now, it's Friday. It's the Telford United save that we're going to play today. And yeah, we're just going to jump right straight into the first game here and see what players we can use. There's been a couple of injuries while I went through between the games here. And he's out for another 3 months. Now, that's a long time. So that's going to be a tough one. I believe we have one that was even worse. Ben Graham, I think. Where's Ben Graham? It was Ben Graham. I thought he was out for longer than that. And I'm pretty sure Sam Murray got injured as well, but he's back tomorrow, so yeah. And looking at the team, I don't think we have the best team on the pitch, do we? Or maybe we do. Oh, I haven't played... As I should say, I haven't played this in over a month. Maybe it's been 2 months or something since I played this the last time. Let's put... instead of Ben Graham there. We should have better midfielders, shouldn't we? Alijev, I know he's one of the best. I remember that. I also remember that he has a clause in his contract, which means that they can buy him pretty cheap. I hope they won't do that, but you never know. Let's see. Come January, he might be leaving, so we need to get somebody else up and running and become good. I know that this one has a lot of potential, I remember that, but isn't good enough at the moment. But I'm pretty sure we had someone else in the midfield. No, doesn't look like it here. Maybe we lost that one. Santinello should be a pretty good one in the future. Hakiki, I remember Niall Johnson as well. So maybe Niall Johnson instead of Jackson there. Yeah. And Kumas, I know he started out really good when we bought him and has stagnated, I feel. Played very well the first season. Dropped a bit last season and dropped even more this season. So I'm hoping he will get back into what I know. He's got some high potential. So yeah, let's hope he can start reaching that. What else? Seb Naylor. Yeah, Sam Murray injured, of course. So we can't use him. But I'm thinking Kevin Jones, I may put him on the bench, but I don't want John Over. I want James Tasker to play there then. And Kevin Jones on the bench. My remembrance is that I didn't use him. I had somebody else there. Is it Spalding? I think it's Spalding, yes. So who do we have? Uzanji on the bench. Let's change them out, and then let's, yeah, a bit better. Half a star better, anyway. Together with Ben Nelson there, yes. Yeah. We have an okay team. I don't know if our team is good enough to really be that team that is struggling in the top. But I'm going to try to continue to sign maybe try to get new players and stuff like that. So of course we always try to develop ourselves, getting better and better, but yeah, there is of course not a mountain of people to sign, and being in the financial situation that we are in as well, I'll have to be very careful with the players that I sign. So yeah, every signing is of course a gamble. Even if we scout them plenty, we don't really know how good our scouts is, so we can't really depend on that. But yeah, we gotta trust somebody. So yeah, Spalding, Johnson. Ah, come on. Thought we were going to create something there when he tried to pass out to Kumas. Ah, come on. Naylor just stole the ball from him. That's not good. Here comes Wimbledon. Spalding intercepting there, but oh, Johnson as well. Thank you, Johnson. Kumas. Come on, Kumas. Get back in your old self and start developing. That was a bad pass by Leonard. A name burned into one's head as the Leonard Hofstadter, of course. And if any of you have watched The Big Bang Theory, you all know what I mean. And Spalding with a corner. Ah, come on. Leonard, and the keeper has it, Westwood. Maybe that Leonard here, let's have a look at his full name. Maybe this Mikey Leonard can be somebody that we think of instead of that Big Bang Theory Leonard when we hear the name Leonard. Oh, McCone. Come on. It all depends on how good he becomes. I mean, can he become a Corey Andrews that we had in the Welling save? Then I'm pretty sure he will be the first thing I think about when I hear the name Leonard. We all know we had a little song when Corey Andrews scored and stuff like that. So, yeah. That was a special player for Welling for many years. And, or I should say many seasons, because I think we played a couple of seasons per year, or we shouldn't be in season 14 as we are now. And there is Lewis Kumas. Thank you. Kind of weird to think about, but we play 3 games a week. We do have some vacation sometimes, like we had now from it, and stuff like that. And we still manage, in 3 or 4 years, we've managed to reach 14 seasons with Welling, our Tuesday save, and do follow that. I feel that's a good save that we've had. The good best save, to be honest, from my side. I feel that I've been very, very successful when it comes to the Welling save. And the United save, yes, but to be honest, it is a bit of a sheet where you can get the players like I did get my hands on, like Mbappe, Haaland, De Ligt, Jude Bellingham, and all of those, because we all know that they are good players. With Welling, I didn't know anything. Most of the players were either flops or was some extreme luck to get my hands on. So yeah, I feel the Welling United is the big save that we've had, and we haven't been able to redo it with Telford. We aren't anywhere close to what we managed to do with Welling. I think we are into season 6 here, all right? Or is it 7 even? And we're still in League 2, so we're nowhere near the success we had with Welling after so many seasons. So Welling is a special thing. It's the last save I'll give up in order to promote new videos and stuff like that. Welling is going to stay as long as I can keep my job there, and I have said that, of course, that when the character, the managing character, Sansomi Trollbeard, do reach the age of 80, I will retire, even with Welling United. So yeah, but that gives us quite a lot of seasons left to be able to be played, as long as we don't get fired from Welling. So yeah, I'm hoping for a successful couple of seasons that should be left. I think we must have at least as many seasons left as we have played, which would put us up to something like 28 season or something. So I do believe that there is a chance that we will win something really big if we continue to develop, and if we can have some bit of luck and find the right players when it comes to Welling. Now, of course, it's not going to be easy, but I do feel that even though we are struggling like we are with Telford here, and struggling a bit with Manchester United as well, to be honest, because in our save now we'll need to find new young players coming up, and we need to scout them, and we just need a bit of luck to find the right players and stuff like that. Oh, look at this, Leonard! Oh, Mikey Leonard! 2-0 for Telford. But I feel that we have a very, very potentially great team building up in Manchester United, but we need them to develop as well. So yeah, I feel that I'm always gonna have Welling close to my heart. That save is special, and whatever happens in the future, we will be... Oh no! We will look upon that as the best save. It's I don't believe that I will be able to do a better save than that. Now, it might be that I'll get more success and everything, but I feel that that Welling save has done tremendous things for my enjoyment of Football Manager as well. It's been a tremendous save to have and to have played. I've enjoyed it immensely, not just because I've reached the Premier League and the promised land, so to speak, with everything, and are hoping to in the near future reach the Champions League. But just as a total, the journey from Vanarama National League South all the way up to the Premier League has been such a tremendous achievement and a tremendous, what should I say, tremendous journey. And it's been extremely, thank you. It's been extremely nice that you have followed me throughout this, and to have had people watching on as I go from the very bottom to the very top. And yeah, but this hasn't been as lovely, to be honest. We started this save on Football Manager 23. We should remember that. So, in all honesty, we haven't started a new game in Football Manager 24, not as a save. I have done it myself, off camera, where I grow tired of it pretty quick. Because when I play for myself, I put in I use the editor and stuff like that, and I just cheat too much because I grow tired of waiting for success. But with this, I feel that this is the way I want to play it. It's just that I haven't got the restriction on myself when I play by myself. But putting it up on YouTube, you guys, you would call me out at once if I did some cheating or anything, so I stay away from that. Let's just see here. I'm just going to do that change as well. So, and when you cheat, as I do when I play off camera, I feel I grow tired of it so quickly because, oh, Fraser McCone! Here I'm really struggling. I'm trying my very best, and I have some success and I have some failures, and it just goes up and down, and I mean, I don't get every player that I want to get and stuff like that. And any potential success that I have is a statement that I actually handle the things that I'm doing, instead of just, well, here's some money under the table and let me win this competition. Here I really have to struggle, and I guess that's a sign as well that you can see I haven't won very much with any, not even with Welling United. After 14 seasons, I think I haven't won more than 3 trophies or something. Now I know that's pretty much if you consider many other teams down there, but we have to at the same time accept that we have climbed from Vanarama National League South all the way up to the Premier League and only won 3 titles. So yeah, I think we've won more with this team actually, because I think we won the FA Trophy 2 years in a row, didn't we? I'll have to check that out. But we start this episode with a win against Wimbledon away, a 3-1 victory. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next game. And so we're here, second game of this episode. Let's jump into it and see what players we can use today. If we can have the same team would be lovely, but the strikers are a bit tired. But I'm going to take a chance that they can handle it. And we're just going to have to try and maybe we can use Santanello and Luke and take off both of them before they get too tired and get some injuries, because the last thing we want is to get an injured striker. What, is he not registered? Yeah, I think we need to get to January before we can register him. Well, we're just going to have to wait and see till January or whatever. I think we have the team that we want to play. Fraser McCone is really unbearable for us, so we really need him. It's the Lundy from Manchester United, which have some amusement about him. Looking at him here, he's a black player, but once we see the game, he plays as a white player. So yeah, doesn't really matter to me, but it's just a little funny thing to see, because the hard part is, of course, when I didn't know it, I was wondering, where is he on the pitch? Let's just ignore that and go to the dressing room. Yeah, let's go with the assistant's recommendation and move on, because if you can see him here, you see him as a black player. So when you start the game, you, of course, when you want to, sometimes I'd like to, I'm going to show you what I mean. Can I click on them already here? No, I cannot. So let's skip that. And I like to sort of, let's see if I can, let's pause it. And I click on him and I can see his name. And I was looking for a black player, of course, when I was going to do that the first time, because now when I've clicked on him, I can follow him a lot easier. Because if you click on a player, you can see his name, and no matter, otherwise it's just a player with the ball that pretty much has the name above him. Now he's going to have his name above him all the time, so I can see his movements and stuff like that. And yeah, first time finding him was a bit of a concern. Never mind, talk too much about that. Let's move on. Oh no! No! Hartlepool take the lead. But what I started in the last game we played, I started to say that we started this save on Football Manager 23, and I then wandered off into how I play off camera, which isn't as fun as it is on camera. So yeah, let's continue there. So this is, I have now started up on a Football Manager 24 save. If I had, I wouldn't be able to play Telford because they went out of Vanarama National League North that season. And so you weren't able to play them if you didn't use some mods or something that added more division under Vanarama National League South. So yeah, that's why we are playing Telford, despite them not being able to be picked in the Football Manager 24, for anybody that might have wondered about that. And yeah, it would be, should I say, it would be a tremendous thing if in Football Manager 26 you could move your save from 24, but I do not believe that's going to be possible, considering, first of all, that they changed engine from their own built engine to the Unity engine, and second, let's look at this. Ooh. They've had so much problem that they had to skip an entire year of Football Manager just because they couldn't get the thing to work properly. So yeah, I don't believe that that's going to be a possibility for us to move the save. So we're going to have to continue on this one, on Football Manager 24, if we're going to continue with this save. But I am standing by my word that we need to get fired, sacked, or whatever you want to call it, for us to stop playing this save. So to be honest, part of me wants to get sacked from either Manchester United or Telford save in order for me to have a 3-day open when Football Manager 26 comes out. But at the same time, where do I want to get fired? I've got some really big investments in both of those saves, and would probably be a bit sad no matter which one of them I get fired from. Maybe Football Manager 26 will be so great that after a month or something I wouldn't be disappointed anymore. But for now, I feel I don't want to miss out. I want to continue to develop this team. I want to try and find a way to make Manchester United great again. I did get them to become very great because I did win almost everything when I was able to buy all these players, Haaland, Bellingham, Mbappe. Now, it did cost me a lot financially. I was on the brink of ruining Manchester United. So I had to sell all those great players, and I wanted to rebuild a new team on youth players. So I guess that was in a good way. We're going to do a couple of changes here. I think I'm going to put in him there, and then I'll put in Luke there. And we're going to do... Oh, do we have somebody? We do not, do we? McCarthy can play, but then we have nobody on the left. Well, maybe we'll do this, and we do this. And now we can't do any more, can we? We could. How many changes are we... Yeah, there's a 3-3 stoppage ball, 5-5 substitution, so I can't do another one. Oh, let's just... I don't know if any of them didn't come in. It seems like everybody came in. I can't do any more now then, though. But that was weird. Maybe I'll get penalized. Maybe there's penalized. Why can't I pronounce that? Why don't they... maybe they'll get me punished for doing that. Maybe I've done 6 changes. Or did I only do 5? 1... Oh, I never did get to count it there. But might be that I've only done 5. And that when I looked at Jones would have been the 5th. And which was the 5th then? Ooh. Now we have some fresh legs on the pitch. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's only 5 changes, so it did end up in the way that it should be. So yeah, don't know where I got that 6. That last change that I was believing I've done. Come on, Welling. Oh, Welling. We're not playing Welling. We're playing Telford. Come on, Telford. Here comes Hartlepool, though. Can we stop them? Oh, no. Oh, thank you. So, yeah, I don't think that we will be able to move this save until the next game, of course. We're going to have to start a new one. And if we don't get fired, we're going to have to find a new day to upload a Football Manager version on, and most likely that will be on Mondays in that case, and then we're just gonna have to see. Sooner or later one of the saves will run out, of course, because we are mostly going to, or we are at top going to play until we reach the high age of 80. Maybe 70, but I believe it's going to be 80. And yeah, then that will be taken off. And maybe we'll move the save until that day. But I don't think so. I think we will We will have Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, Sundays as uploading days. And yeah, we're just going to have to see. Maybe because that's going to be a load of saves for me to upload, I might not find the time to record, to release it every week. But then I guess I'll just skip a day and not an entire week. Maybe 1 week I will have to skip Tuesday, so there will be no Welling save. Maybe I'll have to skip Mondays, and there will be no Football Manager 26 upload. Stuff like that, in order for me to be finding the time to record everything that I need to record. Now, we lose this game, which is a big disappointment. 1-0. Oh, I wasn't supposed to go on here, but I think we're going to thrash our arms because I'm going to go like that. Now you've seen that. I guess I'll just see you in the next and last game of this episode. And so we're here, last game of this episode against Woking at home. We remember we were struggling against Woking to get promoted. And now they're a bottom team here, so yeah, let's hope we can do some damage to them today. Let's have a look at what type of players we can use. It looks like we can use pretty much all the same players. Now, who was it that was back? Let's see. There was a striker, I believe. Josh Dede, but he's not in the best of fitness. So let's do squad available for under 18. I can't. Can he really get to play until match fit? Give him 90 minutes in the under 18. Let's try it. I don't know if he's allowed to play in the under 18, but let's go for it. The team looks otherwise kind of good. Sam Murray is back though in full training and no fitness problems. So let's bring back Sam Murray. Now we have a new player that I managed to sign, but I'm not allowed to use him because he's not registered. I don't know if I can register him before or if we're going to have to wait until... yeah. I found him on the free market. I'm hoping he will be a good player, but we don't know. We're going to have to try him out. And yeah. I don't really know who to take out of the registration because I'm only allowed to have 25 players, or 22 players, I'm sorry, registered. So it's going to be a hassle about that. And but we'll see in January because most likely we will try to find as many players as possible that we can try to offload, sell and stuff like that is what I'm meaning. Of course, because we do need the space for our players. So, but I don't feel like I want to go through that at the moment. We're going to do it. I'm going to do that off camera, of course. But yeah, it's going to be a hassle. Regan Mowbrow will probably or most likely go back to his club, which is Luton. In January, they were complaining that he didn't get to play and stuff like that, so I just say you can have him back next opportunity. So he will be going back to his club in January, I guess. I think we're going to play with the same team, other than Sam Murray, of course, that has come back. Let's hope that we can do something here at home to Woking. Let's kick this game off and see where we are going to be. I should say that I have also actually put in offers on 2 other players, a striker and a midfielder, that is also on free transfer. Hopefully I'll get them, and hopefully they'll be good players, but yeah, you take your chances on free transfers. But yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see, I guess. I don't even know if I'm gonna get them, but hopefully I will. One of them is a striker, which is an interesting thing, of course, because we do need to get some striker that could score for us. We do have a problem scoring, I believe. We can play quite good from time to time, but not get to score, and a natural born scorer is something that we need. They're not easy to find, that's for sure. And to be quite honest, even though I'm a Manchester United fan, I must say that I think that the best ever natural scorer that I've seen is Michael Owen. I mean, yeah, he played for both Liverpool and Manchester United, but especially when I, as many others, were pretty much sure that, well, the reason why he's great is just because of his great pace. He's got such great pace. But the more I looked when he played, the more I followed and looked at his play, I sort of found out that no, it was not only his pace, it was his natural goal scoring ability was even greater than his pace, because yeah, giving him an opportunity to score, and he would. He only needed that chance and he would score. Now they marked him, of course, since most knew that, they marked him quite tightly and stuff like that. And the pace was, of course, a good thing there, because if you mark a player tightly, they can pretty much run away from the markings, which is a good thing for a striker, of course. But his eye for the goal, I think that was even greater than his pace. Just gave him an opportunity to he goes down. Is it a penalty? It looks like a penalty. Thank you. Ben Nelson, I guess, is going to take this one. He usually does it. Yes, here comes Nelson. And he scores! It's 2-0 against Woking. Thank you very much. Now, so yeah, Michael Owen is, for me, probably the best natural striker there's ever been. Oh, that was some scream from the crowd. Ooh, here they come though, and we end up taking them out there. Tasker, Kumas. Tasker was high up on the pitch. He's a right defender. Here's Leonard. Leonard gets it out to Ennis. Ennis having a good day today, and he gets it in there. Ooh. Ali Jeff to Johnson. Gets it out to Kumas, to Murray. It feels like we're going to win today, but yeah, there's so many minutes left to play here that you'll never know. We have had a way of losing our concentration in games like this, where things go really good and then we end up losing the game because for some reason we just lose every ounce of concentration. Let's hope we can continue with the, oh, come on. Stuff like that irritates me. Johnson wins it back though. Gets it into McCone. McCone gets it out to Ennis. Ennis shoots. Oh! I know that Ennis comes from Manchester United as well, but I don't think that they've ever met. I think McCone did get promoted after Ennis left. I know Sam Murray also came from Manchester United. Do we have anybody else? I think we've gotten rid of Missing, haven't we? And he was from Manchester United as well. There's Leonard, Tasker, Leonard. Ooh, Johnson. Oh, and he puts it away. It's 3-0. Feeling a bit more secure now, even though it's only 15 minutes in, or 16 minutes into the game. Good pass from Leonard. Hopefully that would put him above 7, Leonard. So in average rating, yep, 7.6 even. Nice. Good rating on all players except Kumas, of course. Kumas still struggling. I don't know why, but he keeps on struggling to find his form. He started out as such a good player when he came to us. Don't remember. I think he was a free signing, of course, like most of our players have been, but I don't know where he was as a youth player and stuff like that before he ended up on the free market. Johnson, come on. So I guess we're going to have to take a look at that if I remember to do that after the game. Oh, sorry about the mouse pointer getting up on the screen. Tasker, come on. Spalding. Jeff. Ennis. Leonard. Leonard shoots from there. All right. Well, when you're having a good average rating, try again to make some good efforts. Sam Murray is not playing very good either, I see. The other player that is under 7 in average rating. Maybe the new defender there can make things better for Kumas as well, because Owen Bax, I think his name was, the new signing, is a left defender. Is going to compete, I should say, with Sam Murray for that position. Seb Naylor, I think he needs some time to develop. I think he has some potential, but I think that's it as well. Let's have a look here now. First half isn't over yet, and it's 3-0, and we are really pushing on for another goal. Here's Murray. Can he get the ball in? He gets it to Kumas. Kumas gets it to Ennis. Ennis. Oh. My. 2,500 spectators today for attendance. I'm hoping that we can improve that, because we do need the money, because we are bleeding a bit. We are losing money, and it's not good, of course. We are over 3 million on the right side of the plus minus thingy. But yeah, it's eating the money quite quickly, and we can't put our faith in that we're going to sign young, promising players for free and then develop them and then get them sold for a bunch of cash. We are a bit lucky when we find those good players. Oh, Johnson. Kumas, McComb, but I think he was offside. He was. Playing good though. I'm really pleased with my lads, and they've been fighting quite hard, because you can see that they're all tired except for Murray and Ennis. Let's go into it and pump my fist. Oh, come on, I thought I was going to do that. Put on a real show. Yeah, they seem motivated by that, so Let's go. I am going to do my 5 changes. We're just going to wait until we can see really the 5 most important players to do some changes on. Get a free kick out of that, but nothing interesting happened with that free kick, I guess, since we didn't get to see it. 3-0, 50 minutes played, and it seems like we're gonna get a 3-pointer today, which doesn't help us to climb because everybody else is playing today as well, so yeah. But we do, if we can win the game at hand, if they stay on the same points that they had now, we can jump all the way up to 2nd position by winning that game in hand that we have. And can we see who it is against? Ooh, there is. I did find somebody in the middle of the league there, but a couple of them that only have 13. So yeah, can't know who that is. Here's Kumas. Ooh. You really need to score. It's been over 7 at least. That's good. Leonard is getting really tired out there. Johnson, Kumas. I think we're going to pause the game pretty soon and just do it after this opportunity here. It's run out. Now, let's see. Who do we want to change? We definitely want to change Johnson, Kumas, Leonard. Leonard, we bring in Luke. McCone, you can stay on. Kumas, we bring in Anthony Edwards. Johnson, we bring in Filippo Maria Centinello. Jeffs, you have to stay in. And then we have Murray. Do we have somebody that can play in his position? Not really. Oh, we have Morbrough. Morbrough can play there. Oh, that's only a recommendation on how many we are allowed to do. Okay. Then I understand that better. Let's take him off. And we can do one more. And I think it's going to be Tasker to bring on Kevin Jones. We want to develop Kevin Jones because we have great hope that Kevin Jones will be a great player in the future. He's got some high potential. Hope that he will start to develop pretty quick because he really needs to start that because he's reaching an age where you need to have reached a certain stadium or a certain status in order for you to sort of be able to reach your heights. And I'm starting to think that it's the wrong club for him. He trains good. Every week he's one of the better trainers. And he plays quite often. And but I can't see him developing. He sticks with his 1.5 star or whatever it is. And that's a bit disappointing. Because it's been a long time now. He's been playing here for quite a long time. And I've tried to push him into the first team for quite some time as well. But we're just going to have to wait and see. But if nothing happens, so when he reach 20, I don't know, what age is he now? He is still only 18, and he is 2 stars, but yeah. I guess I'll give him at least to the age of and Anthony McCarthy gets injured. Well, it's only 4 minutes left, so the only thing I guess we can do is just take him off and continue to play them the way we are playing them. Ethan Ennis is injured, but we can't take out 2 players, can we? So he's going to have to stick with it. And great possibility that we'll have to play Diamond Edwards in the next game, which is the next episode. We're already into the last game of this episode, and 6 minutes of added time, and they're not going to come back. They might be scoring, but they're not going to come back, that's for sure. 3-0 and less than a minute left. Enif. Here's Jones. Just try a long ball. Santinello, no. The game is over. We win it 3-0. I'm happy with that. Even though the second half was kind of boring, flat, and we didn't create a lot in the second half. But at least we won. We won it 3-0, and that's the important thing. 3 goals. So I'm going to be doing it like this. Nice winning victory, of course. Let's move on here. We can see here we are 4th in the league. A game in hand, though. We can move ourselves all the way up to 2nd position, but we want that position. I know it's going to be extremely hard, but hopefully the new signings will be some good signings that will help us reach that goal. But let's see here. He's out for 4 weeks. Okay, leave to physio. Has he had a lot of injuries? Because I'm starting to get worried about his injury history. Oh, he certainly had a couple of injuries. But looking back, he's all the way back into 2023. So it's not that. But then 26, 3 injuries. 27, just 1. 28, 2. And this, so far this year, he's had 3. So, yeah. Might not be in the best of situation when it comes to injury proneness. That's sad to hear, because then maybe he's not the player that we want here, and his potential is not that high anymore. I'm a strong believer that he had some higher than 3 stars in potential, but all right. So maybe if we find, I do think that he could play on the new player that I've tried to sign. If he gets a higher potential than this one, maybe we'll get rid of Anthony. Ethan Ennis is out for only 2 days, so I guess most likely he will be back for the next game. Niall Johnson is tired, so we guess we're going to have to try and find a way not to play him in the next game. Cracker at the Tranmere Stadium, but they can continue to win Tranmere. So I guess they're going to win the league, which is going to be a bit sad because we wanted to do that, of course. Now looking at the finances, we have lost so far this month 132,000. It's the 27th, so it might be that we're going to end up around this number. And yeah, it's a okay number, I think, to lose, but yeah, not if we want to, not if it continues for years. Then this will be eaten. This will eat up the balance quite quickly. We won't have plenty of years to go for. They want us to reach the playoff. They want us to be competitive in the FA Cup and competitive in the Carabao Cup, and reach at least knockout stage of the Papa John's Trophy, as it was called before. B from the board and C from the supporters. And here we go with everything here. We want to, of course, try to improve these as well. Trainings facilities and youth facilities. Important if we want to get promoted and start developing players, of course. Here's the league table. We're 4th in it, as I said. FA Cup, we have been drawn against Mansfield in our division. They play in League 2 as well. So that's going to be an interesting one. We were going to play at home. So, yeah. We were knocked out against Cambridge in the first round of the Carabao Cup, and we're top of the table, and we have qualified for the next stages of the Bristol Street Motors Trophy, the old Papa John's Trophy. And yeah, I guess that's a good signing. We can. There is a big possibility because we're going to face, I think it is Sheffield Wednesday that we have left to play. We have, oh, now it's only one team left to play. We only faced them once. And I think it's Sheffield Wednesday. And if they beat us, they're going to be ending up at first place. But yeah, let's not think about that now. Schedule. Yes, we have Sheffield Wednesday, but we're going to play them at home, so that's a good thing. Next episode will be Oxford at home in the league, Birmingham away in the league, and Notts County away in the league. And then the episode after that will have FA Cup, Papa John's Trophy, and a league game, all at home. That's going to be an interesting episode to see if we can go by in the cup there. Medical Centre, current injuries. We have Ethan Ennis out for 2 days. Anthony McCarthy for 4 weeks. That's not good. Ben Graham out for 3 months. And he's being treated by a specialist. So, yeah, maybe that was that if I chose physio, he would be out for 8 months or something like that. But, yeah, that's the way it is. And, yeah, I think we have done what we are supposed to do. 4 days until the next game, which is home to Oxford, as you all know. And they are just underneath us, so we are on the same points. Let's hope we can beat them. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Do like, subscribe, leave a little comment, share with your friends. Stay safe out there, have heaps of fun, and I'll just end with bye-bye-bye-bye.
Boot up the PC, my heart's in a quake. Sweaty palms gripping the mouse like a snake. Buttons mashed without a clue. In this pixel world, I'm gaming like a noob. Loading screen feels like eternity's grasp. Spawning in with hope and newbies gasp. Teammates groan when they see my name.